Can you beat Diablo Hellfire with only your fists and feet? No guides, no walkthroughs, just a man who takes longer to get out of bed than these levels need to load. Is this game as good as I remember? How hard can a game from 27 years ago be? Will cosplaying as a cow still be relevant in 2024? No weapons, no offensive magic, no runes, no cheats, no hacks. It's time to play this just one last time. Let's fucking go! A completely hilarious name I forget at literally 5 minutes into the game. Now that's the sound of nostalgia. There's my base stats, sod off the staff, and let's get down into the dungeon.
Sanctity of this place has been fouled.
The enemies in the first few levels were so easy, even Deckard Cain could solo them. The first few levels consisted of Skelly Boys, the Walking Dead, those sooky bloody goblins, and the scabby bin chickens that laugh every time you kill them. It was at this point where I was forced to remember why you don't kick exploding barrels point blank with no armor. An excellent lesson that lasted me for the rest of this run. I couldn't remember what a single one of these shrines did, but you can bet your ass I clicked on every single one. The first of only 2 spells I would use this entire run.
I cannot carry anymore.
I think we all know how much fun it was until we got some town scroll spells. How much fun it was backtracking up into town to sell all that loot every single time it got full. Just putting enough into magic to read a spell that I thought was going to be using quite a lot, but didn't because potions did a way better job. And I used a shield because I thought blocking was going to be super important. But just wait, you'll see. See, he's punching. Technically not using a weapon. Never going to use these. After cleaning this level out harder than Walter White cleans out bathtubs, I come across my arch nemesis for the run, ranged units. Now, they don't look too threatening at the moment, but once they get into a big fat clump, they can wreck you faster than Facebook's reputation after the Metaverse demo. Running away, the first of many great tactics I will be deploying. Aha! Tactic number 2. Block them through the doorway and take them on one at a time. Genius. Cue every trying on outfits montage from the 90s. Poison water supply. The first of a handful of quests that I got for this run, and not a single one of them was any good. No butcher, no Leoric, all garbage. Jesus Christ, did these goatmen get my butthole a puckering. By far the most challenging enemy I had come across, able to take an absolute walloping. And for all my efforts cleaning the water, my first ring that would take me quite far into the late game. And here we have some new enemies who I was able to down quicker than Twitter's reputation after it changed to X. Finally getting mini-bosses much more frequently. Gortung. Let's just say he earned that nickname by getting banned from a morgue. Who remembers this prick? He sends you off to get a tavern sign by killing 6 of these fat fucks, just to stab you in the back with 50 of his mates that he's kept hidden behind a wall. Because the stupid prick thinks that the 6 guys he wouldn't kill, but I could easily solo, would somehow be less of a challenge to the dumbass. Couldn't tell you what this goatman's story was, or if I ever completed his quest. This is the place where I thought I was going to be fucked for the rest of the run. This boss kept eating the corpses of his friends like they had spontaneously turned into hot and spicy KFC, and was healing faster than I could dish out my hot sauce. I couldn't kill him till he ran out of his friends. This had me genuinely worried for the rest of the run. Were bosses going to be too OP for me to kill? As no regular enemies so far had given me too much trouble.
The smell of death surrounds me.
Are you not entertained?
And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on more Colossium content.
Alright, I'm not really a cow. I don't normally go around like this, but I was sitting at home minding my own business and all.
I had forgotten how important this furry's quest would be to my run. It was in this new biome where my character was really starting to struggle with the enemies, and it wasn't long before they had me on me back, Bonnie Blue style. Yeah, fucked. So I thought I'd try my luck at the expansions levels, as I was now at a high enough level to enter, hoping to get my experience up before continuing on with the main quest. And boy oh boy, I got ganged harder than Angela White walking into a prison naked. Yup, double fucked. What to do, what to do. Okay, new plan. I went back to the cave dungeons with a new tactic. My new goal was to only draw out the enemies in as little numbers as possible. Making them come to me made it easier to put my Kung Fury foot up their soggy demon asses. Easy peasy pudding and pie. Oh shit. And after breezing through that quicker than Conan O'Brien wrote a Simpsons episode, I made it to the next level. And this is where I realised, just like Kanye did with his social media manager, that the shield was just holding me back and I needed to get rid of that shield. These new horny devil lightning spewing demons were a cause for concern, but tried and true method of taking them on, uno and dos at a time, was still working well. I was ripping quickly through this level like, God damn it! Had I picked too early with my build? Was this going to carry me through the hell levels? Should I have used a guide? I finally made it to hell. And I receive a welcome warmer than Megan Fox dipped in KY jelly. And now we come to my newest arch nemesis, the succubus snow bitches. I mean witches. The road cosplay enthusiasts were an absolute pain in the ass. They were faster than me, packed more of a wallop than me, and were in bigger numbers than a Sonic furry cosplay convention. I had to devise an all-new tactic to take on this far superior enemy, and because my genius knows no bounds, I did. It was pure and simple. Get the sucky bitches to chase me, loop-de-loop around them, force them into a corner, and lay a beat down so vicious, Yujiro Hanma would laugh. Do you know what a group of succubi is called? A fucking good time. I herded them like Kratos herds gods into early retirement, over and over and over. I chased them like a simp chases his favourite flavour of e-girl's bathwater, again and again and again. What's the difference between a succubus and a pirate? Where you put the peg. And with the last enemy of the level slain, I pump all my stats into strength and proceed to the expansions levels. As I was closing in on Diablo's lair, I knew I'd need all the levels and gear I could get. And this time around, things were certainly going much, much better. These enemies didn't throw anything at me that I hadn't already conquered, which made short work of this level. Shredded enemies. Pricky enemies. Fucking shooter enemies. And the best? Farty enemies. I think we can all agree, Hawk Demon is a fucking stupid name. Holy shit, that was close. That really shows how problematic magic casters can really be. Choke points. Where would I, or the BDSM community, be without them? And after we pull a teddy bear from Roosevelt's bloated corpse, I go and hand it to my little princess cause I'm the best daddo in the whole wide world.
Nasty bug scared.
I was dodging fireballs like a proctologist med student does ejaculations before he figures out what side of his patient he's supposed to be on. Funnily enough, this is about the amount of ejaculates that the med student took. Even this far into the game, I'm still not really struggling with many bosses. It's only the regular enemies that are giving me any trouble. I'd completely forgotten about the extra cathedral levels in Hellfire. And I mean, it was a genuine surprise that I was going to get to play more levels in this expansion. I don't care what they say, dementia does have its benefits. Well, bugger me. And with the last enemy dead in this mucus-filled shithole, I went to claim my prize. I had, quite simply put, forgot how good this armor was, and how important this was going to be to the remainder of my run. Dementia, making the old new again and again and again. God damn, armor 150 and a plus 30% to all resistances, with the only downside being losses to the magic, which I wasn't using. Downward and onwards into the second part of the expansion, down into the crypt. Ah yes, now I remember why I didn't remember these levels. This was completely and utterly the most forgettable part of the game apart from its titular final boss. There is literally nothing special or unique about this area. The only good magic caster is a dead magic caster, and a slow moving magic caster will always be a dead magic caster. Check out me stats, bro! I'm ripped! My new armor was making every flame-spewing, magic-toting junkie trivial, and I began to just walk through these levels smashing everything in sight with ease. Check out my stats, I'm getting swole! Doorways will always and forever be the type of cherished friend that you ask to be your best man at your wedding who throws you a sick party in Thailand only for you to get blackout drunk, wake up not knowing where you are and having to find your way back home only to laugh about it at your wedding the following week. You mad lad. The rest of this level was... boring. 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 New level and new enemies, finally able to do some damage if I stand in the same spot for too long. Time for another classic montage! Come get it, bitches! It was here that I got something that I hadn't received for quite some time. A reality check by means of an absolute wrecking. I got slapped harder than a Gundam antagonist. Ah, God no. Is this as far as I could go? Was I at my peak? I had the best armor but got so easily wrecked. Was there more I could do? After checking over all my elite gear and checking my big boy beefy stats, yes, there was more I could do. And that more I could do was not being a bitch. Yep, I can reconfirm, not having a shield is still the better option. Every good MMA fighter knows, when in doubt, juiced to the gills on performance enhancing drugs, like a true fucking champion. Yet another thing I had forgotten about from the 27 years ago when I played this, performance enhancing potions. And since I had the coin lying around... With a new ring came more performance enhancing stats, now ready to return to the fray like a fresh out of jail Mike Tyson. And finally we are here at the end of the expansion. And I totally remembered that you have to open these tomes in a specific order, otherwise the crow will come at you like John Wick after watching a litter of puppies die. I came expecting some pushover final boss and found a god-tier demon LARPing as a cheesy radio disc jockey. I got absolutely wrecked. After a not at all embarrassing amount of restarts, I found the combination of tomes that led to the boss having reduced armor, health resistances and whatnot, making him a much easier fight. Remember, it's not cheating if it's game mechanics. And with that done, it's time.
Not even death can save you from me.
Now I'm back, and more leveled than Kratos was in that temple. Able to stomp on Hell Knights and Succubus like DCU executives stomp on the dreams of their fans waiting for some form of continuity. Big groups surrounding me were no longer a problem, as I could unlock my jaw on command. Getting shot at from all directions had no more effect than a high school student in full body armor. Now I was easily clearing levels, gobbling up all the experience I could and scabbing every bit of coin I could find.
Stay along and listen by hitting that like button, smashing the subscribe, and treasures of unimaginable wealth will surely be yours.
I'd honestly say the only two quests apart from killing Diablo in the entirety of the game that were ever noteworthy or rememberable was the Butcher, fucking terrifying, and King Leoric, fucking tragic. And unfortunately, I got neither of these on this run.
As my fellow knights succumb to their twisted fate.
Even these new enemies with hiss and flame prove no more trouble than Elon Musk explaining his son's name on his first day of school. Alright, now I can finish this quest. Wonder what I'll get. Ah, cool. A hat. I hope this will be useful. Holy shit! It is useful! Now, able to be handled being roasted better than Tony Hinchcliffe. And bashing snakes, left, right and centre, like your average stroll through the Aussie bush. Now, with the Staff of Lazarus in hand, all I need to do is chuck it on the pentagram to... oh shit. To continue my quest.
For it confirms my darkest fears. While I did not allow myself to believe the ancient legends, I cannot deny them now. Perhaps the time has come to reveal who I am. My true name is Deckard Cain the Elder, and I am the last descendant of an ancient brotherhood that was dedicated to safeguard.
I continue my quest. You know it's the portal to hell, cause it's red. With no recollections of where the fuck I was, I moved forwards and onwards through the first door to have it instantly kicked back into my unassuming face. I saw some angry women in a cage and thought I'd be angry too if I couldn't make me a sandwich. After a shocking amount of domestic abuse, I finally come to the real threat of this area, a male wizard. Reading books is bad because it will lead you to a thick librarian goth mummy intent on devouring your mortal soul. That's why I stuck with Netflix and slowly part with it for $20 dues every month. And with Bob the Unboxing Necromancer dead, and the most unfair cage match ever televised, and some of the most tedious herding of angry women into corners, I head back to where I entered after not being able to figure out what I was supposed to do in here except for killing all those poor souls. Ah yes, the glorious nightmare fuel that was cutscenes from the 90s.
You are too late to save this.
How the fuck did I get here?
In hell.
Oh, that's fucking horseshit! Ah! 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 It's like karma for some tongue-in-cheek things I said earlier. And with a final kick to the cerebellum, there were no more witnesses. And for the last time, I fiddle with my equipment, placing a +11 to all attributes necklace in to boost my stats as high as I could, trying to squeeze as much out as I could for the final level. Just one more level. How hard can it be? Shit 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 shit. Fuck 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 fuck. And this was just the start of the shit show. As you can quite crystally see, the minions here were not about to fuck around, as I was so diligently finding out. Jesus, my health's still going down way faster than it should be. But I'm still able to manage it, even with the obscene amount of shit on screen at any given moment. Do you know what a group of wizards are called? If you guessed a cuckoldron, you would be right. And now we get to the most prominent feature of the penultimate level, throwing switches. But not just any switch, oh no. Switches that open up other parts on the map, so I can go there and throw another switch and open up another part of the map, and so on and on and on. Until we unlock the boss room, because there's no point in being the literal demon for fear if you don't have a little healthy paranoia thrown in. Penultimate level, you say? More like pretty fucking easy. Look how quickly those knights are going down, like a freshman on a casting couch. And there is switch number 2. Well, hello darkness, my old friend. It is promising to see that I can still be absolutely wrecked in mere seconds. Looks like I can't drop my guard yet. Even as the ultimate melee character, I'll still have to watch my back against these shady sorcerers. I was getting closer now. A dozen or so enemies and a couple of switches, and I'd be facing the Lord of Terror face to face. What I had managed to achieve in mere hours as an adult, even with the handicaps no less, seemed a colossal task back in 1997. No joke, months this took me to complete originally. Rogue, quest and gear farming, multiple restarts, tens upon tens of hours. I couldn't have fathomed that I'd be able to get this far with no weapons, or the magic that I so desperately relied on back when I was just 13. I was getting more and more confident, starting to just tank the absolute magic maelstrom being thrown at me, downing potion after potion like my favourite energy drink. And after cleaning up the last remnants guarding the final switch, I have finally arrived at my goal. Diablo. Using my cunning, I lure some of his minions out. Taking them out first will surely make my life easier. Now if I can just lure some more... Well, fuck me sideways, I just got annihilated. That was only 3 hits and I was dead. Shit, had I peaked? Was my character too underleveled? Panic had finally set in. After a couple of restarts, I was able to get some more minions pulled away to take them out beforehand. It was looking more and more promising with each additional enemy I was able to isolate. Frantic panic had turned back into optimistic hope. But then, it unfortunately happened, and I aggroed the big dog. But not all was lost. Using my big boy brain for all that it's worth, instead of luring his minions away, what if I lured Diablo away? Holy shit, only 2 knights followed, and I dispatched them quickly. And then something crazy started to happen. Diablo, Lord of Terror, was suffering from short-sightedness, as he missed me like Netflix missed the point of every live-action anime. In such close range, all I had to do was slowly and surely whittle his health bar all the way down to 0. Yes! And there you have it. You can, in fact, beat Diablo Hellfire with no weapons, no offensive magic, no runes, just karate chops and Van Damme kicks all the way to victory.
I don't know what's happened, but I think my mic has finally died. That was a lot of fun. I know it's certainly not the most challenging run ever to have been done, or even hard at all really, but I had a blast trying something I have never actually done before. I think I could have maybe just one more run in me for Diablo. I've never actually finished or played through much of this game with a sorcerer before, and I'd love to do some sort of magic-only run. If you've got a great idea for a mage challenge run, let me know down in the comments. I want to thank all of you who made it through to the end. Thank you so much. Don't forget to smash and subscribe, hit the like button so you can catch when my next video will be out. Cheers, and I'll see you next time.
Although you have been fortified by your quest, you can still feel him, clawing his way up from the dark recesses of your soul. Fighting to retain control, your thoughts turn toward the ancient mystery